Hello everyone, and welcome back to another lore-accurate Xenomorph build. Continuing in the chronological order of the series, we now arrive at the fourth installment, that being Alien Resurrection. Specifically, we're going to be taking on the very weird and very strange Xenomorph, that being the Newborn, who actually really doesn't show up until the end of the film, but leaves a really big impact. So let's go ahead and get into it. The Newborn is a freaky variation of the Xenomorph that is half human and half Xenomorph, and is actually born through natural birth and not the parasitic life cycle that the Xenomorph usually has. Despite the fact that this is closer to how we do things, it makes the Newborn as a result very, very weird. I tried to encapsulate its odd origin of natural birth with an add-on and a perk, that being the add-on Molted Skin and the Freddy Teachable Fire Up. Molted Skin is whenever Survivor places a flame turret that Survivor becomes exhausted for 30 seconds. This is here mostly in a, well, literal sense, that being that the Newborn leaves the Queen and is brought into the world from her body. Fire Up, which is whenever a generator is completed, you get a 6% stackable speed bonus to kicking, vaulting, and picking up, is here as a sign of how the Newborn really isn't there for most of the film, but is born and dynamically changes the course of the film. This is mirrored by Fire Up in the fact that it has 0 stacks at the beginning of the match, but as the match progresses, you begin having more of a presence in the match itself. Next, I don't know if you noticed this, but the Newborn is kind of a big, beefy boy, sitting at a whopping 8 feet tall. He's also so strong that he's able to behead the Queen Xenomorph in one single swing. To encapsulate that, we use the add-on Emergency Helmet and the Trapper Teachable Brutal Strength. Emergency Helmet, which increases your resistance to the flames from the flame turrets by 15%, is the only Xenomorph add-on that I think fits the kind of endurance and hardiness that the Newborn has. Brutal Strength, which increases kick speed by 20%, is quite a literal pick. It takes Brutal Strength to be able to pull off a feat like beheading a queen in one shot. So there you go. For our next perk, I wanted to show just how, bizarre the Newborn is as an organism, half human, half Xenomorph. So I used the Singularity Teachable Genetic Limits, which is whenever a survivor loses a health state, they become exhausted for the next 8 seconds. I think this also fits since the Newborn is far less agile than its Xenomorph brethren, so it makes more sense to have the survivor slow down than you to speed up. And for our last perk, I wanted to find representation for the Newborn's strange relationship with Ripley 8, seeing her as its mother. For this, I went with another on-the-nose pick, that being the Ghoul Teachable Forever Entwined. Forever Entwined is whenever a survivor takes damage, you gain a token up to a maximum of 8. For each of these tokens, dropping, hooking, and pickup speeds are increased by 4%, up to a maximum of 32%. Quite literally, the Newborn sees itself as forever entwined to its mother, Ripley 8. Easy peasy. This build is more of a brutish Xenomorph to match the more lumbering and odd nature of the Newborn. Instead of vaulting through windows fast or playing tactically, you're geared to bulldoze pallets and waste no time hooking so you can get back into the brutality. But you don't have to take my word for it. Let's go ahead and take a look in these showcase matches. Matt or Mant? Ooh, pineapple and pizza? That sounds good. I haven't had pizza in forever. Oh, that was some pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza's my favorite food. Hence the blanket. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. I had to really flick that because, like, my movement strafe would not have given me enough distance to do that. Woo. Woo. Oh, look, they're on main. Probably up here, I'd imagine. Look at me and my big brain. It's an original tune made for DVD, but it's inspired by Aliens, the second film. The BTB was inspired off the first film. Okay, there were 2 people here. Whew. No, yeah, thank you so much for the alert. I appreciate it. We all well. Here's my control station. I was like, where is it? 'Cause I knew I saw one over here. Okay, so they're all the way at Shack. I'll just come out here. Instead of trying to go through the Great Wall of Ormond. Yeah, that was crazy. That brutal. It's like, oh! Oh! Hi, buddy. Actually, don't think I'm gonna go off Street here. It's just that, like, my map layout's kind of garbo for my control stations, or my tunnels rather. It's like I'm having to like go. I have a bunch of long tunnels to get out on my control stations, which is not ideal. So my traversal isn't as great as it usually is. That's just RNG, baby. Can't fix that. They were on 2 separate gens, huh? Alright, I've been playing Mr. Nice Guy, forehooking the entire team. Now it is causing me issues. Just the biggest map? No. I think Ormond's 156 for tiles, if I remember correctly. I think the biggest is like 176 or something equivocal. Or similar. It's something like that. Where are you going? Bro, what? What is this game plan? This is like bot behavior. Oh, the bots will like edge map you? I don't know. I don't really want to chase Shack. Yeah, Shelter Woods, and then there's another one. I think it's Azeroth's resting place. That's 176 as well. I said I didn't want to chase Shack, and ended up chasing Shack anyways. Okay, it is Azeroth's. Okay, so they left. Who's on this? Or was on this? Yeah, I don't think I played badly, I just played fairly, which is creating issues. That's why I'm behind. I just played too nice. Just barely. I had the right idea. Just I was a second late on the execution. It's 15 seconds now, so this is a pretty long time. I can kind of make it to whatever. Okay. I'm picking. Hi, buddy. Take the Mori, don't get too greedy. Evil dies tonight, yeah. Is that because of the new change, or have you always hated auto even? Okay. Yui is not only up, but fully healed already, which is wild. I'm not chasing you at Shack, sister. See, that's how I feel. Like, I actually don't hate the lighting, but apparently that's like a really hot take. I just like the maps having personality and not just being really bland. That's how I feel. What about it makes it bad for unknown? They're all healed up. Nobody's on Death X, so like, it doesn't really matter what I do here. Okay. You realize you're still more isolated now as a result, right? Because you keep edge mapping. That's good progress. That has, oh, that one's almost finished. Didn't mean to cancel that. Oopsies. That worked. He throws that early, which is actually nice because he doesn't make a full rotation back around in time. So he has to go in here. Okay, we see Maria. Perfect. Perfect timing. Thank you, Maria. Looking at me. But no dead heart. Something about low walls for Autohaven. Sorry. You're right, I did get kind of locked in. I was hoping you're doing well today, Serious Wolf. Oh, that's true. Yeah, with a lot of line of sight, they can just reveal you a bunch. It makes sense. I can actually more him now. Woo. No, that's fair. That makes sense. Because usually good, like, wide lines of sight are good for killer, but yeah, for like Ghostface or Unknown, yeah, I could see that being a problem. Reveal squares. It is square. It's technically not fixed. It's just people don't run Apocalyptic Continuity, which doesn't trigger Xenomorph being able to see the palette placements. It still happens every once in a while to me. Oh, that's right. It's on this side. Where somebody will bring it, I'll be like, oh, yep, they're the party palette placements again. Woohoo! I kind of honestly like most Xenomorph bugs have been there for an incredibly long time. I'm probably feeding into whatever plan you have if you're already body blocking this early, but honestly, whatever. I'll take it. Well, it's only if they fall for it, right? I remember when Bleak originally messaged me about it, he was freaking out. He's like, what is happening? Think it happened to them on Hawkins? They were so scared. Like, what's going on? Woo! From the survivor's perspective, Thomas, you're literally like, it looks like you're like perma-falling. It's really disorienting. People think Xeno works the same way as Nemesis, where like they're locked in place while they're breaking a turret, which is not the case. Ooh, good duck, good duck. Quack, good duck, quack. I could have potentially hit that if the collision was accurate. Okay, game. Did we function, maybe? Just a thought. Hey, that's the first time that's happened today. We made it almost 3 hours in a day of DBD without somebody rage quitting for no reason. Let's go. That's a new record. We take those. Oh gosh. Game did not like me kicking that. Hi, Kate. Catherine D. Denson, if that is your real name. Does map size affect the tunnels? I mean, the tunnels are just... So what happens is, like... Whenever you spawn in on a map, your killer props spawn. So that'll be your control stations. And then the all of the tunnels tie to the control stations. So... If you're asking, like, is it worse or better? It's just kind of like... It's not really tied necessarily to... the tunnels necessarily as much as just like big map, small map, and how they affect Xenomorph and characters in general. Gibbley, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate that, friend. How the heck are you? Thank you for shining map bias. Hi, Weeaboo. Hi, Redfall-ish. Not Redfall, but Redfall-ish. Hey, Tanith, welcome in. How was your stream? How things go, friend? It's good to see you. You can trust me through Beepo. Ooh. Does it mean Xenomorph is the fastest killer? No. Xenomorph moves at 18 meters a second in the tunnels. Even Demo's faster. Demo's like 20, I believe. Thought I saw somebody over here. I did. Hey, Reaper, buddy. I'll get that Hydra when I can. She learned from last time. She's like, not again. Not again, please. I think Chaz is just trying to set up the Christmas colors. Drive moves at 30. There's a lot of examples of things that are faster in the Xenomorph tunnels. Water mushroomers? What am I, a plant? Am I a cactus? Yes? Okay. Okay. Leon, off the gen, buddy. The botch teabagged me. Great after this? Okay, I was gonna do my match review after this. I might refund that. Because we do have one today. I don't have a control station here. Oh, she's doing... Okay, I thought she was just going to stand at the hook and soft give up. Oh, we're shouldering the burden for the bot. Oh, you're dead. Hold on. Let's get you out in the open. Woo. More time. I'd like to be able to hold the tail attack? Why would that help? The whole point of the tail attack is that it's... Like, that's the trade-off to, like, something like Nemesis where you can hold it, is that it's faster and snappier. Which makes it harder for survivors to react to it. I think not even about skill expression. It would just be a worse version of the character. Good job. No, hunk. I'm nobody's test dummy. One shot down with the tail? No, that is also a terrible idea. One shotting with the tail would be a nightmare. Something quick and nearly unreactable being insta-down? Holy moly. That would be a nightmare. Ayuiki. Well, congratulations on being an athlete. At least you can be an athlete. Good for you. Did you go back over here? Think I can't hit it up that way? Well, if you crouch, you can't, but... You should throw that at some point, just saying. Oh, did you leave? Homie said, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. If only we could, I don't know, maybe take like 2 or 3 months off our release schedule and fix some things. Thoughts? Thoughts? No, I did not, Raynor. I did not. I usually don't spend money unless I have to, typically. A very frugal individual. She wants to lead me through the turret. So by the time I come back around, I'll have enough to break in. I thought maybe she had, like, Dead Heart or something, the way she went back towards the pallet there. That was interesting. Complete opposite? Yeah, some people go a little too wild. Shattered Hope is... No, we do not do Shattered Hope. No, no, no. No Shattered Hope in this household. It'll actually be pulled off. It's so much RPD today! Holy moly, I'm gonna D's nuts you. Sheesh. They spawned out there. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see them and just kind of like... right back out. Hi, buddy. Yes, they did. I've been getting Batum, RPD, and Haddonfield like all day. It is something. No. I kind of figured that collision wouldn't be accurate, but it's still a bummer. Oh, I do have to go out here. Say, if they're smart, they'll be on the main hall gens by now. They have that one almost halfway done now? Over halfway done. She thinks I didn't see her, but I absolutely did. Hi, buddy. Like, wow, he's hacking. How did he see me? He's a cheater. Yeah, Mama Saphira. Here's what's the follow. You saw nothing? Just like actually look away. I'm sorry. No, don't look up. You didn't see anything. Come on. That was really hard to pull off from that angle. I probably shouldn't have. Should have went on the other side, but, you know. Whatever. 2 lane now. As opposed to 3 lane. Woo! Boil over. Oh no. You went down right under a hook. AC boy. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, he's gonna go there. What if I bamboozle him? That might be real weird. I enter. Okay, it didn't quite work, but it got close. We take this. I was like, why isn't Chase starting? I'm looking right at him and he's running, so... DVD. Would you like to do your job? Maybe? You can't hit over this, but only if they don't know. Wait, did he keep going? How come the footstep sounds legitimately were right here? They did not keep going. That is interesting. Thank you, DVD audio. Yeah, the footstep sounds legit had him over there. He was not over there. Oh, buddy. DVD audio is whack. It's so bad, and it gets worse all the time. Like, it sounded like he was on the other side of the desks there, but he was actually, like... He had completely left the room. Just so wild that it could be that off, you know? Or when we play Spirit, don't I know it? I tried to play Spirit the other day and I was like, dude, this is terrible. How do people play like this? Not really trying to tunnel you, but like you kind of just ran straight towards the jet I'm trying to defend, so good thing I found another target. What? Funky fresh cool tip about boil over. Just hold W or forward and just kind of walk with these sways and you have free agitation. Obviously that changes on a map to map basis, but you know, in general, you can actually make boil over benefit you, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty risky play for somebody on Death Hook, man. Not gonna lie. Could you imagine if I hit that? That would've been crazy. If I don't get him quick, we gotta leave. Yeah, we should go. Because they're just gonna get that gen done. Somebody's there, but I don't really care for them. Wow, that was a crazy shot. I think I'm playing pretty nice considering they have a bot. I'm not like doing hard or anything, but I'm also not throwing. I have a funky feeling they're all resetting out there. I don't have any sneezes for that, chat, so just a heads up that the ad will be coming soon. I thought she would continue to arc the other way. Anyways. Yeah, anywho. Yeah. Only that worked. Was that plot twist? Oh yeah. You know it. Oh hi, Ace. Oh hi, Mark. Just let me clean up real quick. Trying to power struggle with Fire Up and Forever Entwined, which you should notice. I don't know why you would go for that. Kind of curious. Maui. Oh my gosh. The popping enemy has been really bad by them. Oh! 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 Hi, friends. Wow. Almost every ball perk is better than this? No. Oh, no. Yes, you are wrong. Because you slap it on a character that doesn't get stunned very much, like Xenomorph, and you just have a base kit buff to your vaulting for, like, no reason. you just are better. You know? On the stairs. Oh, I'm coming through the stairs. But the Kool-Aid man. Wow. I killed her so hard I gen popped. You know I could eat that. But yeah, I think the key to Dark Arrogance is running on a character that doesn't get stunned very much. Just naturally in their gameplay flow. That you just get the free extra vault speed. Problem is these doors are awful. It's like the one thing about RPD that's actually pretty survivor-sided is the exit gates are hard to defend. You would like Billy or Blight, you can't like rush back and forth here at all. The crow that usually sits here is gone, so that's why I thought she was here. Said we'll get munched in the head? Hey, I was just hungry. Okay. Did they just remove this bird? Does it not sit there anymore? Because there used to be a crow that sat right here. Hey, Moxie. Aside from playing DMD, I'm pretty good. Can't complain. Some life stuff's been annoying, but like, that's life. Life is often not what we want it to be. That's what we make it. But hopefully you're well. Oh, she was on this one, but I don't know where she ended up. There she is. Or does she go this way? No, she went this way. Oh, she was in the locker. She was in the locker. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. What do you think of our lore-accurate build for the newborn from Alien Resurrection? Let me know down in the comments below. If you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe, because that's how I know I'm doing a good job on the back end. Other than that, hopefully this video made your day a little bit better today. If it didn't, I'll try to do so again in the next video. And if I don't see you in that video, well, I guess I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.